Anyway, this fucking Mr. Beast guy, I'm saying, dude, it doesn't make no type of sense to me. No.
Start smoking weed again. You smoke weed and then you don't want to go out.
Saying that he would be returning. Outside of Euphoria,
that is being racist.
Thank you. So I'm going to take a deep breath. And I know that that's not common practice at these festivals. I know that everyone is here drugged up, had a little bit of alcohol. You're waiting on Sabrina Carpenter.
some fans of the show weren't too happy hearing that this was how things ended between them. Sweeney went from being someone people really loved and rooted for to someone the internet has been tearing apart ever since her.
As Sydney, whose American Eagle campaign recently made headlines, shared during a July appearance on The Tonight Show.
I'm just saying, does Cassie get married? Just between us.
And then I was just like slapped in the face. Cassie's not.
A show once hailed as groundbreaking is now surrounded by more off-screen drama than anything it could put on screen. Cast members in controversy, fans questioning their favorites, and rumors that could change the way we see season 3 forever. From addiction confessions to cheating scandals, career-threatening backlash, and a political storm over a pair of jeans, Euphoria's cast is making headlines for all the wrong reasons. And what's unfolding behind the scenes might be far more dramatic than the series itself. Before we even get to Euphoria's drama, the warning signs were already there. Sam Levinson's other show, The Idol, was supposed to tell the story of a rising pop star.
Sam Levinson's reputation, with him being heavily criticized following the release of The Idol.
But what viewers got was something else entirely. Critics called it unnecessarily graphic, fetish-driven, and more about Sam's fantasies than any real character arc.
Many viewers and even cast members have expressed concerns about his storytelling approach, specifically that his writing often includes unnecessarily graphic content.
Instead of following Lily Rose Depp's character in a music industry journey, it leaned into shock value and male gaze-heavy scenes that left fans feeling uncomfortable and betrayed. And now, people are wondering if Euphoria will face the same fate.
Season 3, no, because season 1, I thought Cassie had her shit together.
Right.
And then I was just like slapped in the face. Cassie's not.
We obviously end with Maddie and Cassie's gorgeous friendship shattered. And I think Maddie is figuring out like where to go next and finding more independence.
Are we allowed to cuss? Just
Given the change in the second season, I imagine it would just be a complete shock again.
Do you think there is a sober future for real?
I would like to think so. We can't leave her here. This can't be the end of her story. There has to be some hope.
Will season 3 focus on story, or will it push boundaries just for the sake of headlines? The bigger question, by the time it comes out, will fans still care, or will the cast's off-screen scandals make them impossible to root for? Dominic Fike joined Euphoria in season 2 as Elliot, the soft-spoken troublemaker who quietly blew up relationships. But behind the scenes, he was blowing up something else.
Asked in reference to his recent Lollapalooza performance, is Dominic Fike okay? He seemed like he was high as a kite. His performance was good, voice was great, but in between songs, he couldn't form a sentence, and his early exit with his son was super awkward, not talking ish, just a bit worried for the guy.
His own career. In interviews, Dominic admitted he was battling addiction during filming. He showed up to set high more than once. HBO even hired him a sober coach, but some of the scenes you saw in the final cut, he was under the influence. Producers warned him, told him he was risking everything, and he kept doing it. So when HBO announced the season 3 cast and left his name off the list, fans thought that was it. Then, weeks later, Variety confirmed he'd be back, a comeback that surprised almost everyone.
Saying that he would be returning. Outside of Euphoria.
But his on-set behavior wasn't the only thing making headlines. What happened next had fans asking if Dominic was spiraling all over again. Dominic's recent festival sets have left fans talking, and not just about the music. On stage, between songs, he's launched into rambling tangents about Mr. Beast's money and mosquito noises in his tracks.
Anyway, this fucking Mr. Beast guy, I'm saying, dude, it doesn't make no type of sense to me. No one has that fucking money. I should have that money, because I would be able to do so much with it. And look at his face. It's all fucking... I hate it. Anyway, this next one's called Mama Boy. This song I sound kind of like a mosquito, but when you play high grades, make sure you take the mosquito noise out of it.
Start smoking weed again. You smoke weed and then you don't want to go out.
Could have recorded it on your cell phone and put it on the internet, but I didn't because I knew you were gonna do that, see?
Some laughed, others wondered if they were watching another relapse in real time.
I watched back some of the footage because I have an Instagram, and I was visibly moving very fast. And some people think that I was on drugs. I was not on any drugs. But I was moving very fast, and I felt that I needed to slow it down for this set. So I'm going to take a deep breath. And I know that that's not common practice at these festivals. I know that everyone is here drugged up, had a little bit of alcohol. You're waiting on Sabrina Carpenter. That's the loudest But yeah, I don't know. I want you guys to be here with me, and
Reddit lit up with posts like, "Is Dominic Fike okay? He seemed high as a kite." Then came Lollapalooza. He slowed things down, told the crowd he wasn't on drugs, just moving fast last time. And then, in the middle of the set, he brought out a toddler. His toddler, a boy named Rocket.
If he's gonna bring his baby out on stage, like, you would hope that he was gonna be all fine for that, but
it was the first public confirmation that he's a dad, something only hardcore fans suspected. The crowd cheered, but online, the focus shifted fast. The child's mother, Selena Sloan, was suddenly getting harassed just for being connected to him.
The mother of his son, Rocket, shared on Instagram following the performance, "Thank you, Chicago, for being so gentle to baby Rocket." And the two of them don't seem to be together, but clearly are on good terms for them to be together at Lollapalooza for this.
And Dominic's love life was about to spark even more conversation. Before Rocket, there was Hunter Schafer.
Some fans of the show weren't too happy hearing that this was how things ended between them.
Dominic's Euphoria co-star, and for a while, his real-life partner. But on the Call Her Daddy podcast, Hunter revealed something she'd never shared publicly. Dominic cheated on her. It was her first experience with betrayal, and she said it fundamentally changed her. Fans weren't just shocked. They immediately started speculating how this would affect season 3. Could they still share scenes? Would the tension bleed onto the screen? And while Hunter kept it classy, Dominic stayed silent, at least about this. Sydney Sweeney was once the internet's darling. Then came an American Eagle ad with the slogan, "Sydney Sweeney Has Great Jeans." It was meant as a simple jeans pun, but many saw something darker. Critics claimed it promoted a narrow, white-centric beauty standard. When right-wing figures publicly defended the campaign,
Sorry, excuse me, any comments about the ad? That is being racist.
Thank you.
the backlash exploded. Digging into her political registration revealed she's a Republican, adding fuel to the outrage. Even her brother's attempt at a joke, posting "them good jeans" while in uniform, only made things worse. The result? A constant wave of online hate that's followed her into every new project, including the upcoming season of Euphoria. Despite months of negative headlines, some of the Euphoria cast are still showing up together in public, acting like none of it matters. Just recently, Sydney Sweeney was spotted at a karaoke bar alongside Maud Apatow, Hunter Schafer, and Jacob Elordi. Phones were out, voices were loud, and the group looked carefree, singing, laughing, and dancing like they'd never seen a single headline about themselves. For some fans, it was refreshing, a sign that maybe the friendships were real and that behind the scandals, these are still people who enjoy each other's company. But others saw something else, a carefully timed public appearance, the kind of all smiles moment designed to remind people they're still a united cast, no matter what's been said online. Because let's be real, Season 3 is coming with baggage. Personal controversies, political backlash, cheating rumors, addiction admissions, it's all attached to the faces fans will be watching on screen. And while a night of karaoke might soften the headlines for a moment, it doesn't erase them. The real question now is whether the chemistry that made Euphoria so addictive can survive everything that's happened off camera. Euphoria isn't just a show anymore, it's a headline machine. And lately, most of those headlines aren't about plot twists or cliffhangers. They're about the people playing the characters. Season 3 has been delayed so many times that the buzz is starting to turn into doubt. Fans are wondering if the cast's off-screen drama will be more memorable than anything they can do on screen. And for a series built on raw emotion and brutal storytelling, that's a dangerous place to be. Think about it. Euphoria's power has always been in making viewers care about the characters, flaws, and all. But when real-life controversies start overshadowing fiction, it changes the way people watch. Suddenly, they're not just seeing Rue, or Cassie, or Jules.
But that's the Cassie we love.
Exactly. She's the favorite. It's the favorite version of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she still is.
Oh, she's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
She's even worse.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I have a photo here.
What photo do you have?
It looks like a picture of you as Cassie in a wedding dress. I'm just saying, does Cassie get married?
Just
between us.
Confirm or deny.
You can't?
Nope.
You can't confirm.
That could be AI.
No, it can't.
They're seeing the actors, the scandals, and the baggage that comes with them. By the time season 3 finally arrives, it might not just be fighting for ratings, it might be fighting to win back trust. And in an industry where audience loyalty can vanish overnight, that's the battle that could decide Euphoria's future. In Hollywood, the cameras eventually stop rolling, but the headlines don't. Season 3 might still deliver the drama, the cinematography, and the performances that made Euphoria a phenomenon, but it's walking into a very different arena than before, one where every scene will be watched through the lens of what fans already know about the actors playing them. Some shows survive that, most don't. And if this past year has proven anything, it's that the biggest threat to a hit series isn't a bad script, it's the real-life story that overshadows it.